news, everyone.
Yeah, as always, if you would ever like to drop some news, go ahead and get in that Discord. There's a channel for the Kids News Corner. Drop whatever you would like to see over here in there. And with this first one, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Sega of America union workers secure raises, layoff protection with first collective bargaining contract. You love to see it. I think there's also something that's coming up later in some of the other news that is bad.
With the bombs.
Yo, Benign, thank you so much for the 5 months, my dude. Best news show ever, bro. Too kind. Can I drop German game news? Why not? Yeah, of course, Logie. If it's interesting stuff, it's something you actually would like me to talk about, 100%. I would love. There's no real limitations. I don't have too much limitations on what I will and won't cover. A lot of rumor stuff I try not to cover too much. Anything that's like specifically not real, you know, obviously if it's not news, I don't really care about it. So outside of that, yeah, buddy, if you find it interesting and you want to drop it, I would absolutely love it. Don't think that you can't. We could all use a little bit of extra, you know, information out here, especially some culture, you know. All right, let's go ahead and get into this one a little bit here. Unionized workers at Sega of America have secured a major victory after voting to ratify a first collective bargained contract. The news was described as a watershed moment for AEGIS, CWA. Jesus Christ. I'm hitting that W a little too quick there, and then I'm thinking it was WGA, the something A. I don't remember. Union members who will now benefit from an improved contract that contains better protections for organizing workers and guaranteeing. Why do I even try? Why do I even do this? Protections for organizing workers and guarantees base building raises for every employee in the unit. Some workers received regular raises, but some did not. This was often based on title or department. Also, raises were wildly different person to person, explained a CWA spokesperson. These base building raises ensure that everyone gets a raise, and Sega can always grant additional raises based on merit. You got this. I listen, I know, but fucking reading is one of those things. Good Christ. The ratified contract also includes layoff protection, a commitment to protecting crediting all workers on relevant projects, and a codified commitment to continuing hybrid work initiatives for at least 6 months. It was noted that Sega doesn't currently intend to change its hybrid work policy, but now the AEGIS CWA has that commitment in writing. Woo! Some crazy stuff. Very, very, very cool. But here's the thing. I say all this only to essentially hold up. Jump into this next one. Sega sells Relic and will cut 240 jobs across the UK studio. Yeah, that's right. So yeah, they essentially you know, they were like, hey, unionizing, you know, great, we're definitely we're protecting jobs, we're doing this and that, and then they were like, and then we're gonna sell this part of our, you know, company, and people are gonna lose jobs, so, you know, whatever. Like, come on, Sega, what the fuck is happening, bro? I think Title said, for every good, there's some bad, you know? Sega has sold Relic Entertainment and will cut 240 roles across Sega Europe, Creative Assembly, and Sega Hardlight. Relic is best known for the Company of Heroes and Dawn of War games, and recently developed the new Age of Empires for Microsoft. Oh shit. Age of Empires is one of those games I love. I didn't see the new Age of Empires. I didn't play any of it, but that's kind of sad. Relic will transition to an independent studio and will no longer be part of Sega Group of studios. The majority of the 240 jobs cut are across Creative Assembly and Sega Europe. While there will be a small number cut from Sega Hardlight, there's no mention of the Sega UK studio, including 2 Point Studio and Sports Interactive. Creative Assembly already suffered a range of redundancies following the cancellation of its Hyena project last year. Sega is working closely on with Relic on this shift, and we wish them the best for the future. So, like I said, definitely a little crazy. You know, some sad things going from one thing to the next, like that. But it is what it is, you know. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's get into this next one. Tim Hortons, but not close to us. Yeah, Tim Hortons is Timmy's would be one that I would like to go to. Similar to Dunkin'. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we don't have those around here though. I've seen a Timmy's out in Columbus. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this next one. There's going to be another update for No Man's Sky. I know, guys, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. No Man's Sky just keeps on going. I wanted to show this one off just because this is actually pretty effing crazy, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this real quick. I'll give you guys a little look-see here.
Introducing No Man's Sky Orbital. The Orbital update brings a complete overhaul to space stations. Featuring new shops and activities, stations are now uniquely customized based on system, race, and locale. Engine improvements allow for vast interior spaces and immersive visuals. Customize your starship in the new ship editor. Never before seen starship types are now possible. Crashed ships can be salvaged for parts to create completely new ship designs. Warp in to rescue your fleet if they get attacked on away missions. Join a guild, improve your reputation, and even get discounts at the guild shop. Space station exteriors look incredible and are hugely varied. More will follow.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. So yes, so their big things are they're redoing all of the space stations. So all of the space stations are getting complete overhauls, which is crazy. Not only that, but now you can completely customize so many pieces of your ships that you can now like choose like different wings and engines and all these different things. You can completely change the colors of your ship, which is crazy. There is so many little things and shit, and there are some other things and stuff, but good Christ. I am with Vesh. I feel so behind, but good. I love that they're still doing this. They're like, yeah, let's just keep on doing it, guys. Like, why not? God, it is so crazy. Yeah, what's happening, Cherry? More to follow. That's right. It is so wild. I can't believe that they were like, yeah, as soon as I saw that area, I was like, oh, this is a really cool area. And they're like, the space stations are getting updates. And I was like, that's a fucking space station? Oh my God. I don't think they've shown. Oh, well. Apparently, okay, well, I lied. It came out yesterday. When is this? Yeah, it came out yesterday, apparently. Who knew? All right, not me. First scooters I saw was in Colorado. I think they're everywhere though. I mean, they're not probably not in Ohio, at least not where I'm at in Ohio, man. I've seen one scooters near me. Interessante. Are you guys gonna ever play on The Wolf and the Kid? No Man's Sky? Maybe at some point. It's one of those games that's like, it's so like open-ended and, you know, time consuming. We could never do like justice for that game on a playthrough, on a stream. You never could. Totally could, right? Where Ron at, right? I know Ron is gonna be so hyped for this. He loves No Man's Sky, but it seemed like way too much of a time suck, bro. It is way more than you think it is too. Everything you think about it, yeah, it is. But it's also one of those games that's like it's so open-ended that you could just do whatever. Like, you don't have to do so much of the other stuff. Like, if you want to just do base building, you could just do base building. If you wanted to do things with your friends, you could do that. If you want to go, and there's so much stuff that you can do. It's one of those games that's definitely like, just do whatever you want. But it's very, very good. It's one of those ones that I know, like Vash and myself, and I think we had some other friends and stuff. We got the game like day one. We were all hyped and everything for it. We were like, we know this is gonna be the best game, and we got it and we were like, oh, this is good. But it definitely was like, you know, it was that game, you know, I think it's pretty well known, was pretty lacking when it came to everything. And the devs have just been like, hey, let's just keep on continuously updating this thing until it just is ridiculous. And that's what they've done. So yeah, it's crazy. All the updates and stuff that they I don't think they have any plans of stopping at this point. And when they do, it'll be okay. It'll be one of those ones where it's like, I'm upset that there won't be any new updates, but we'll all feel fulfilled. Spent like 7 days nonstop in that game, living in his spaceship in VR. Damn, called out. I had some 12-hour days in VR. I was off this planet, bro. That's hilarious. It was so cool with that game. The VR in that game feels so overwhelming. Oh my God. Yeah, it's awesome, but it is so like overwhelming to the point of like when you're just playing the game, like, oh yeah, like you're playing it, you're like, it feels like a video game. You get it. But no. I definitely understand what you're saying about getting used to it, but it also feels like everything feels way more intense. Like there's just a level. There's a level that you get to, and it's just too much. It is so much, you know? You're just like, I don't know. You feel like getting in and out of your ship is like more of a, you know, obviously it's VR, but like it's like more of a hassle and a thing, and everything just feels like it's like that much more intense. Screen door effect. Yeah, I'm not even saying that stuff. Like there's definitely some of the VR-y stuff, but more of just like everything just feels like, if I wanted to be like, all right, I'm gonna do this mission, you know, if I'm not in VR, like you could just do it. I go do it, cool, I'm done. If I'm in VR, it feels like it's a monumental task, like it's daunting. Love taking off in VR. Taking off is great. Yes. Yeah. You can almost feel the thrusters. Yeah, everything, it felt really good. It's just, like I said, I don't feel like I'm getting as much accomplished while I'm in VR, like, especially in the same amount of time. The screen door effect here, let me find it for you. Let me see. It's probably perfect. So this is kind of like the idea here. It's just, however, it's the way that everything renders and stuff, and a lot of it becomes less noticeable the more the denser the pixels and stuff are. Oh, this is actually a screen door, and this is actually a screen door. I was like, yeah, this is still probably the best one. But yeah, it's you can see like it looks like you're looking through like a screen door a little bit, but it's just because the pixels are, you're starting to see like the separation in the pixels because everything's so close and everything. It's definitely getting much more addressed and stuff with newer headsets because of everything. It's why you're wearing the headset. Yes. It's the way the 3D looks currently. It's the way that the 3D looks currently in older VR, man. There's like so many more steps of VR generations above where we've seen, Vash. I'm pretty sure a lot of these have started to really do a lot better job with this. I know like Apple's not, you know, their Vision Pro is not like a necessarily a VR gaming thing, but they have like their screens are like the most dense pixels for like VR and stuff. It's pretty crazy. I'm actually really interested. I would like to see what theirs looks like. Yeah, I think there's a bunch of them that are very, very smooth at this point, but obviously Vash and I have only played, I just don't know why I say obviously, but we've only played with like PlayStation's first VR headset, not even the 2, so we're kind of still a little behind. There's been a lot of upgrades and stuff to VR since, like I said, better pixel density and the frame rate and stuff is opened up a little bit. That makes it a little bit smoother and helps with some of that motion sickness. Exactly, could get you for sure. Oh my god, yeah, I get motion sickness in VR all the time too. Made me so nauseous. Yeah, I think that it's getting better because of how smooth things are starting to become with some of the newer ones. Yeah, Minecraft, I don't remember if Minecraft got me or not, but I definitely remember like Minecraft specifically, at least on PlayStation it did. It had this thing where you could play and then you could like back out into like an open space and be like playing on like a game on like a screen, like it looked like you were playing on a TV in like a room. Some better tech than I agree, man. I just don't have the money for all that. Spend that long in VR. Yeah, I mean, it just depends, man. Each game is different too, so you know. There was a shooting game. I think it was called, it was Farpoint. Vash and I played that game. That game was a lot of fun. It was a VR shooting game, and you walk and everything, but that game was cool. I think we hit like a difficulty wall, and then we just couldn't keep going. So it's cool. VR is very cool. It's just one of those things, like until it gets really good, it's still gonna just be okay. All right, let's jump into this next one. This one's pretty interesting. not necessarily to me, but I think it's pretty interesting as a general idea. This is a announcement trailer for a game called Marvel Rivals. Let's take a look as the song is saying, and we'll talk about it afterwards.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Pick your hero. Get ready. Go!
By the Vishanti, Strange is here. I'm halting owls! Smash it!
It's nano time. I hope Friday got that on video.
I'm opening a portal.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Be strong together.
Join together! Drown them!
I'm everywhere. Your powers are mine!
Tremble before fast!
I got you! Behold, Dark Child!
Hey, mind if I join you, pal? Maximum Pulse!
It's Spider Time!
By the eye of Agamotto!
I am ready to put on a show!
Touch! For Wakanda!
Spider Swing!
You're the winner! Next team!
All right. Yes, 100%. This is Marvel Overwatch. Like I said, I didn't want to give it away, but I figured, yeah, you would immediately see it. It's just Marvel's Overwatch. So they are, yeah, essentially putting those two things together, and they're making a game called Marvel Rivals. I don't know who the team is who's making it. I mean, it could be a very similar team. But yeah, I saw it and I was like, listen, it's not for me. But this is probably going to be for somebody, and people will probably enjoy it. I don't know. It didn't, like I said, it doesn't look good to me. But yeah, it's definitely an Overwatch type thing. I don't know Smite enough to know that if it's closer, it looks closer to Overwatch to me. But that's without knowing Smite. Yeah. This looks very similar. Smite looks like a little older version of that. Probably Smite then Overwatch. If I knew it. And either Otherman. Yeah, me neither. But like I said, I figured it was probably worth taking a look at, you know? I think it could be. Overwatch can be FPSy. It's like essentially it's just a team-based, competition thing, which is very much what this one is trying to be. It's like, hey, assemble your team, and then you're fighting the other team. And I think that this is going to be kind of pretty FPSy with some melee stuff, which I think, like I said, I think is Overwatch. Still, the art was interesting. I mean, it doesn't even look bad. It's not my speed. Not really sure. Yeah. Not sure. I don't know if I'm going to be interested in this. I agree, Casper. I don't think I'm not interested in it, but again, I want to show it off because I think it could be very interesting for somebody. So, let's go ahead and jump into this next one. I don't know why I hit a yump, because I'm lying down on the yob. Disney bundles Hulu into Disney Plus, but only in the US. This one I'm just gonna hit really quick because it's not that interesting or even that big of a deal, but I think it's kind of worth bringing up. After months of beta testing, Disney has rolled out a revised version of its streaming service, Disney Plus, which now includes content from Hulu. In a press release, the Walt Disney Company announced it has merged Hulu and Disney Plus into one library, but only in the United States. Disney even fused the Hulu green into the Disney Plus logo to illustrate the point, which you can now see in the GIF below. I don't know, whatever. The logo is still Disney Plus, but instead of the blue background, it merges the Hulu green into a bluish, almost teal-esque color. More interested in Marvel 1948 Rise of Hydra. Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that actually they're pretending like that's a game, Casper, and I don't know if it really is. Just give me one fucking bundle. Where is that bundle? I don't know. I don't know. Is it a bundle? I don't know if it is a bundle. Well, it's probably a bundle, right? I don't know. You'll have to check out their website or their app. I don't know. The hell if I know. What do I look like? Some kind of guy who does the news? Disney knows that those who have Disney Plus subscription can access Hulu content by upgrading to the bundle, which would cost only $2 more per month. There you go. $2 more. They all got bundles, but they never all in there. You know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. But apparently you can do something if you just have Disney Plus. You can do there's some kind of bundle to access the Hulu stuff. Yeah. So I don't know. I thought this was kind of funny that they were like, look, it's kind of blue green now, guys. I saw this shit and it made me laugh. It's supposed to drop in 2025. I know it's supposed to, but like I watched that thing and I was like, I don't know. This doesn't look like a real game. Listen. We'll see what happens, Casper. I saw that and I like almost was gonna bring it up on stream a couple of weeks ago whenever it dropped, and I was like, I don't think this is worth showing. We'll see. They playing games. Of course they're playing games. That's what they do, man. PlayStation Plus games for April 2024 announced. I love that they put the year in there so that way we know it's April this year, guys. Just in case. Sony has unveiled the PlayStation Plus games for April 2024, revealing 3 new additions players can check out on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 next month. The company went over the latest batch of monthly additions in the PlayStation blog, revealing Immortals of Avium, Minecraft Legends, and Skull the Hero Slayer as the three titles players can look forward to. Great. Just what I was thinking. A couple of games that I've either never heard of or don't give a shit about. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to see if they were gonna have any information in here, but we'll see. Although this one kind of Skull the Hero Slayer looks like it's got interesting artwork. Little kid with that kind of looks like it could be okay. So yeah, I want to make sure I talk about these because I try to, whenever I see some of this stuff, bring it up if I can. Worst thing, cable and satellite bundles. Yeah. All the majors, one bundle. Yeah, it's the thing is, they all have to be like getting paid through that, something like that, and it's not gonna happen because they're all owned by different companies. Oh goodness, my chair don't want to come forward. And there's that's the only reason Disney and Hulu are together is because Disney owns Hulu. So they're like, yes, of course we'll bundle that together. That's our thing. It's our that's ours. That's the only, yeah, it's bad. Unfortunately, it's never gonna happen. Along with Marvel Wolverine, it's a game coming far as I know, where you can play Captain America and Black Panther. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Again, until they actually show off like a game or whatever. Like they showed off like a cinematic stuff because they wanted to show off. They were using that as like a show off for like, I think it was Unreal Engine or something. Until they actually show some game stuff, I'm just not gonna hold my breath about it. Because they could easily be like, it's canceled, but it wasn't really ever coming out. Like, okay, cool. And let's let the bad times roll, guys. Nintendo confirms testing layoffs amidst first-party lull and reports of Switch 2 delay. That's right. Apparently, everybody's just gonna fucking get hit with layoffs at this point. Even Nintendo at this point is like, we might have to be doing some layoffs. As of right now, I don't think that they are doing any layoffs, but they are kind of probably, I think they're looking at it.
Fucking master!
With few major games on the horizon and the Switch 2 seemingly delayed, Nintendo of America's testing department is undergoing major changes. According to new report from Kotaku that includes a statement from Nintendo. In its statement, Nintendo acknowledges that it is restructuring its internal testing, which will involve some contractors' assignment ending, as well as the creation of a significant number of new full-time employee positions. So wait, they're doing some layoffs and they're making some new positions. So like, guys, we got to let some people go, okay? But good news, we have these new job openings. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are you saying for all assignments that are ending, the contractors agencies with Nintendo's of America's support will offer severance packages and provide assistance during their transition, Nintendo said in a statement. For those contractors associates who will be leaving us, we are tremendously grateful for the important contributions you've made to our business, and we extend our heartfelt thanks for their hard work and service to Nintendo. Yeah, something seems a little interesting here. We're gonna have to let some positions go, but good news, that's gonna go ahead and open up some positions for new people. Can pay them less, cut the high rollers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nintendo's one of those ones that actually their high rollers are actually paid pretty low. I think they're actually one of the ones that does a good job about not overpaying their high up talent. Do. Called me cheap once. Why? Yeah, I was trying to see. Who is the CEO? They're saying so this one here says that the CEO is making about 2 million, which is, I mean, a lot of money, but it's also so much less. And I also came across this thing from Game Reactor that says Nintendo executives don't have enormous salaries, and employees are compensated well according to new quarterly reports. An average salary of about $68,000. And Shigeru Miyamoto, whose salary is equivalent to $2 million, which is quite low comparatively. So it's definitely one of those ones that's, yeah. They definitely could still probably take a pay cut, but she believed that I did not buy takeout for them when I did. Oh, okay. Damn, man. They were like saying some mean things then. Yeah, so they're definitely up there, but they're definitely like a much better structured company than most. And I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't sound like there's going to be some huge layoffs or anything right now. It just seems like they're trying to do some, I don't know. This article very much made it seem very weird. Like I said, like we're going to be letting some people go, but we're going to have some new job opportunities soon for new people. I don't know. I'm guessing they're not in the same area or something, like that. So I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and jump into. I know I'm rapid firing these a little bit, but we did get started a little late, so. Take-Two buys Gearbox from Embracer, confirms development on new Borderlands game. This one I kind of broke a little bit last night. Cyclo was kind of hitting me with this one, and I was like, oh cool, let me go see if I can find an article. Immediate. It was already right there. Embracer Group has officially divested Gearbox Entertainment, selling the division to Take-Two Entertainment for $460 million. In a press release, Embracer shared that it is divesting Gearbox Software, Gearbox Montreal, Gearbox Studio Quebec, and the franchises Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, Homeworld, Risk of Rain, Brothers in Arms, and Duke Nukem. Duke Nukem. I can't believe they gave up that one, Embracer will retain rights to Gearbox Publishing San Francisco, formerly Perfect World Entertainment, which it plans to rename, of course. The publishing rights to Remnant, Hyperlight Breakers, and other unannounced games. Cryptic Studios, Lost Boy Entertainment, and Capture Dimensions. All of its retained assets will be integrated into other parts of Embracer Group, and the sales expected to close by end of June. Gearbox will join Take-Two's 2K division and will continue to be led by CEO and founder Randy Pitchford. Currently, Gearbox has both a new Borderlands and a new Homeworld game in development, as well as at least one exciting new intellectual property per a separate press release. Interesting. I know, Take-Two is not a bad company to probably be with, but, they did fuck BioShock 2 up pretty good, so. It smells like dog poop. Oh, well. There might have been some dog poop around then. But no. So listen, I'm just happy that people are getting more away from Embracer. Embracer is such a shit company, and yeah, even if they're with Take-Two, like I said, I'm trashing them, but they're legitimately I think a pretty good company. They're at least going somewhere that I think that they can kind of actually be able to work on stuff. Fucking Embracer, I don't understand why they bought up all these companies that they can't actually afford, and now they're like, yeah, we gotta let these ones go. Like, yeah, please. So I'm glad that people are getting away from them. Agreed. Here it is, plenty. Here it is. EA messed up Dead Space 3. Listen, that was their property, though. I know that, so I say that Take-Two messed up BioShock 2, but they retained those rights after the creator of BioShock moved on to something else. And they were like, oh, we'll retain these rights and we'll make a game without him. And then they was like, oh yeah, that's not right. And that could have been the same thing with Dead Space series. I don't really know. I don't know that series that well. I only played the first one. I never played the second one. I plan to play it at some point, but Plenty dropped this one into the Discord, and I thought, man, what a great wholesome article right here. Let's dive in here a little bit. A library is waiving late fees by letting you pay with pictures of your cat. What is just absolutely one of those articles you would just never think that you would have to read. One that you would never think of. I love it. Wow. Right? That is amazing. Yeah, hold on. All right. Angela Gerald, 31, is feline pretty good right now. Her good mood and that cat pun is justified. She got one less bill to worry about, and it's all thanks to her cat family, Groot. The rent for her home in Worcester, Massachusetts, just went up by $200. Daily groceries easily reach up to $50 at the tills, and her 18-month-old keeps her and her husband's hands full. Currently living paycheck to paycheck, it is difficult to save any extra. Angela, a manager at the homeware boutique Crompton Collective in the Canal District, tells metro.co.uk. Her son's late fees at the Worcester Public Library had long hung over her, but the library's new late fee forgiveness program, March Meowness, changed that. Angela and her son Logan, 13, came into their local branch and handed the librarian a photo of Logan's best buddy and video game partner, Groot. Groot. Should have known Groot was an orange cat. He gives off that energy. God, what an absolute stunning photo of Groot. That derpy orange cat. There's no such thing as that. That's all orange cats. Oh God, I love cats. Logan racked up some late fees after misplacing Pokemon books. Motherfucker. And with that, their late fees for Logan's lost copy of Captain Underpants and some Pokemon books was waived. And one less thing for Angela to worry about. Through the end of March, people who have racked up fees for lost or damaged items can bring in pictures of their cats and get their library cards reactivated and borrowing privileges restored at any of the library's network 7 branches. Thief! Bro, he was trying to catch them all, man. Come on. Library administrators hope to encourage people who may have avoided paying the late fees out of embarrassment to rejoin the library, with hundreds handing in cat pictures to join the main library's building growing cat wall. Including the photo of a wide-eyed Groot is one of the 3,000 photographs, crayon drawings, and magazine clippings of felines submitted worldwide. And a few non-cats too. We will accept honorary cats as well. So you may show us a picture or drawing of a dog, raccoon, orca, capybara, or any other animal, the library states. I was super excited when I heard about this, Angela said, and ran to tell my son to get a cat picture ready so we can clear his library balance. Would they turn down a dog? Nope. They wouldn't. They wouldn't even turn down a picture drawn of a dog. That's how much they're willing to take all this. Oh my gosh. Look at this fucking cute cat. Oh God. Oh jeez. This one's not that good. I'm sure a kid drew this, so I'm sure I'm supposed to say that it's good, but it's not. It's bad. Like, the perspective's all wrong. Like, the legs are all on one side, my dude. Come on. And like, what is this? What is this nightmare of a head? The tail is way too thick. Or is this a leg? Come on, bro. Yeah, this hail would fucking kill this dog. Yeah. Now, what the hell is this shit? Are these people? That sun is huge, my dude. You're gonna fuck up the gravity. The sun that close? Come on, bro. We would all be dying. Not the gravity. We'd all be melting out here. What, you go fucking kidding me? Come on, man. All right, I'm done dunking on kids' pictures. Awesome. Thank you so much for submitting this one, Plenty. This is such a good article, and the stuff that I love to see. I love seeing those extra little ones that are just so different from what we get to normally cover over here. I love this kind of stuff. Please, if you guys ever have anything like this, drop it in the Discord for me. I would love to see more of this kind of stuff. Should try this with my utility bills? Bro, same. I could probably pay some utility bills down with this, right? Kids again? Come on, again? What do you mean again? What do you mean again? Like, come on, man. Why you make it seem like this is like a reoccurring thing? Don't know why I pulled a Yoda. I don't know, but I felt it. I was like, I had to read it like two times, and then I was like, feels good one that was. All right. All right, these last three are all videos as well, which is cool. I knew we had a lot of video ones. So this is a trailer for Stanley Parable's Ultra Deluxe Ultimate Collector's Edition. I have not gotten to check this out at all. Cyclo dropped this in the Discord for us. Let's go ahead and take a look. I loved Stanley Parable, so I feel like we needed to let's get up on it here.
Warning. Urgent alert. This is not a drill. Digital media is dying. Every piece of software you've ever downloaded over the internet is a virus designed to upload your credit card to space and then kill you. The only way to safely consume content is to ravenously hoard physical media. Begin your stockpile with the new collector's edition of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now in physical format for the first time.
Ah.
Yet it's possible that your new sense of identity around hoarding tangible goods may not be satisfied by the single disc this product contains. If so, then you'll never feel secure with yourself as a person until you buy the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Ultimate Collector's Edition. Cling viciously to a gluttonous excess of physical products, such as sticker set, an instruction manual for your own reassurance bucket, and a collectible Stanley figurine. Still not enough to stuff under your mattress? Upgrade your order with the button that says the name of the player playing the game, an instructional cassette tape featuring bonus audio content, and the Stanley Parable soundtrack on vinyl. The only path to safety and security is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Ultimate Collector's Edition. They don't want you to know this. They're coming for me right now.
20% of all profits go to fight climate change. Huh, that was kind of nice. Damn. Stanley Parable is such a good game, and their stuff is just, they're always so good about making sure that all their humor is, it's so good. I don't know why. The kid from A Way Out, no, that was Vash. Vash was dunking on that kid. Also, thank you for that clip. What a trailer, right? The monitor is smoking a little bit. Addition. I don't even know if I have enough echo that I could even do anything like that. I don't want to mess with it. Jesus Christ, right? So good. I love that there's just a fucking tape of just you can have a cassette tape of just a bunch of audio or something. Yeah, I know that they did a bunch of these like extra editions and stuff. Yeah, I mean I was like, that's cool, but like now they're doing physical. That's cool. I like Stanley Parable a lot. This is very cool. So yeah, there is a thing. It's through I Am 8-Bit, which I love. I Am 8-Bit. I buy a couple of game things and stuff from them before, and if you've never used their stuff, they always make really good collaborations with games and stuff. Really great stuff. So definitely check it out if you would like to. Okay. Kid had to learn. He did. 8-Bit so good. Okay. Damn. Bro came up off the top ropes with that one. 8-Bit so good. So this is a trailer for a game called Pepper Grinder. I don't know much about this game either. I should say I know nothing about it. Another Cyclo one, and Cyclo is usually pretty good for finding us some good stuff. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one as well. This is from Devolver Digital, so it's probably going to be at least something. I think he said there was some gameplay, and that's what kind of was getting him. What the hell is this? I thought there was gonna be some gameplay. I don't think there was any gameplay in this. I feel lied to. I feel like Cyclo just says things. He just lies. He said that there was some gameplay or something. Saw some gameplay and it looks good. Oh, maybe he was talking about something else. Maybe he saw a different one that was some gameplay. I mean, it looks interesting. The idea looks very cool. It was interesting, cool animation. Yeah, I thought it was interesting to see like as the characters kind of like wielding that big fucking drill that they're like, you can tell how much they don't know what they're doing or how to use it, and very cool, very expressive. I thought that was kind of interesting. Just like I said, very kind of expressive stuff. Like, yeah, like getting pulled and dragged by it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I think this could be really cool. I'd like to see some gameplay though. Yeah, I agree. All right, so last one is so it's Thursday, and on Thursdays, Epic Game Store has free games, and their free game this Thursday is a game called Islet. I don't know, but I did see this was the game, so I grabbed a quick trailer. I figured we'll take a look at it real quick. Quick trailer, real quick. Let's do it. Damn. All right, cool. Yeah, I thought this looked pretty cool. I grabbed this, didn't watch much of it, but I did do a quick skip into the middle just to see some gameplay, and I was like, ooh, this looks cool. So definitely worth getting for free, right? I think it looks very cool, and it's definitely got that cute vibe, but it's definitely got a little more to it than that, I think. I'm getting into, I was gonna say, yeah, definitely one I'm gonna pick up, especially for free. Why not? But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I thought it was could be really insane, actually, you know, manageable too. Yeah, for sure. But it could also be really crazy. You never know. Yeah, cool. I think that's actually gonna wrap it up for the news today, though, guys. I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Some banger newses today. Just all over the place. Some interesting stuff, some cool stuff, and some cats photos getting taken by the library for late payments, you know. Yeah, appreciate y'all. We'll hang out for a little bit, but that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for the news, and I will see y'all on the other side.